Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Dr. K, and today we're going to talk about a topic that's both thrilling and a little scary. The limits of the human body. We often hear that human potential is limitless. But is that really true? In reality, our bodies are like complex yet fragile machines. They can withstand many unexpected challenges. But once a certain threshold is crossed, the consequences can be fatal. After hearing today's content, you might be shocked. Just living every day means brushing up against our limits without even realizing it. Let's start with speed and acceleration. Some people might ask, how fast can humans run? Usain Bolt's 100-meter record of 9:58 seconds is well known. But what really puts humans at risk isn't speed itself, it's acceleration. Imagine sitting in a fighter jet, pressed firmly into your seat during takeoff. That feeling is acceleration at work. Scientists measure the force we endure in Gs, with 1 G being the force of Earth's gravity. So what's the human limit? Roughly 9 G. This means your body suddenly feels 9 times heavier. 70-kilo person instantly feels like over 600 kilo, pinned down and unable to move. Blood rushes away from the head, vision fades, and eventually you black out. During World War II and the Cold War, pilots were the focus of such research. Some endured 12 G in centrifuge experiments, but only for very short durations. Otherwise, insufficient blood supply to the brain could be fatal. So even though life on land feels easy, in extreme environments the body simply can't cope. Next, let's talk about temperature. Humans are extremely sensitive to environmental temperatures. Our bodies are most comfortable around 37 degrees C. Above 42 degrees C, brain proteins begin to denature, like a boiled egg, and damage is irreversible. Below 35 degrees C, the body enters hypothermia. Muscles stiffen and the heart beats irregularly. You may have heard of extreme heat challenges in saunas. Indeed, some people can withstand dry saunas at 100 degrees C for a few minutes. But that's brief exposure under controlled conditions. If humidity is high, even 50 degrees can quickly cause heat stroke or death. Conversely, in extreme cold, exposure to 30 degrees C can cause frostbite within an hour. Some people have fallen into icy Antarctic waters, and within minutes their hearts stopped. Heat and cold may seem simple, but they constantly threaten our survival. Now let's discuss oxygen deprivation. Mount Everest stands at 8,848 meters, and climbers struggle to breathe there. At sea level, the air contains 21% oxygen. At Everest summit, it drops to about 7%. That means each breath delivers less than half the oxygen we normally get. Without supplemental oxygen, humans can generally survive up to about 8,000 meters, known as the death zone. At this altitude, the body quickly burns through its reserves. Consciousness becomes hazy and eventual collapse is likely. A few have reached Everest's summit without oxygen, but these are extreme exceptions. Most people simply can't do it. The suffocating effect of low oxygen isn't just about struggling to breathe. It's cells slowly dying in desperation. Next, water pressure. How deep can humans dive? Free-diving record holders have reached over 200 meters, but that's the absolute limit. Water pressure increases by 1 atmosphere every 10 meters. At 100 meters, the pressure on the body is equivalent to hundreds of tons of weight. Ordinary people feel ear pain below 10 meters, and untrained divers risk lung collapse and drowning. In submarine accidents, a hull breach can instantly crush a person. The underwater world may seem peaceful, but its hidden dangers are far deadlier than anything on land. Then, the limits of food and water. Without food, humans can survive up to about 2 months, but without water only a few days. After 24 hours without water, the body feels dry. After 48 hours, dizziness and fatigue set in. After 72 hours, organs begin to fail. In hot conditions, dehydration can be fatal in a single day. When food is scarce, the body first burns fat, then muscle, and eventually vital organs. Some hunger strikers have lasted 70 to 80 days, but these are extreme cases. Most people would give out long before that. Sleep is next. Staying up all night may seem trivial, but prolonged sleep deprivation is dangerous. In experiments, some subjects were forced to stay awake for 11 consecutive days, resulting in hallucinations, memory loss, and emotional breakdowns. Prolonged deprivation can cause the brain to overload like a blown circuit. Animal studies show that rats completely deprived of sleep for a couple of weeks die. Human limits are likely similar. Never underestimate a good night's sleep. It is essential for life. Pain tolerance varies greatly among humans. Some can endure hours of tattooing without flinching, while others cannot sleep through a toothache. Scientifically, there is no absolute pain limit, but extreme pain can cause shock or even death. Burns covering the body or kidney stone attacks create searing pain that can make a person lose consciousness. Pain is essentially the body's warning system. When it exceeds tolerance, the body may shut down. Sound and vibration also have limits. The human ear can tolerate up to about 194 decibels, comparable to a rocket launch nearby. Beyond this, eardrums rupture and internal organs can be damaged. Vibrations, like violent shaking during earthquakes, can throw us off balance or cause internal injuries. People working long-term in noisy or vibrating environments often suffer permanent health damage. Electric current is another critical limit. Many assume high voltage is necessary to be lethal, but the key factor is current. Just over 100 milliamps through the heart can stop it. Household electrical outlets, if mishandled, can be deadly. Some have survived lightning strikes, but these are rare exceptions. Most of the time, electricity is far more dangerous than we imagine. Finally, lifespan. The longest documented human lifespan is 122 years. Scientists believe that without major genetic breakthroughs, the natural human lifespan is roughly 120 to 130 years. While modern medicine continues to extend average life expectancy, living to 200 years remains pure fantasy with current technology. Cellular aging, genetic damage, and organ wear gradually push us toward the inevitable. After exploring these 10 limits, you may feel humans are extremely fragile. But from another perspective, it's precisely because we have limits that life becomes so precious. Every run, every breath, every peaceful sleep is a delicate balance with these boundaries. So next time you feel tired or weak, remember this. Your body is performing a miracle, maintaining balance. It can endure far more than you imagine, but it also needs care and respect. After all, surviving on the edge of limits is, in itself, humanity's greatest ability.